Now I start to grab gently the front brake. You can see here in this situation I'm actually straight. I can use as much brake as I wish if I want. In the back I had at, let's say, 1 meter in my back that van. This van, you can see the space is actually very tight, front and back. So of course, as those amateurs or not that into the details, into the practicing, into risking different things, I didn't need it to just lock the brakes to make them smoke just to brake fully, but to maintain a constant distance without risking to be pushed from the back. If you can appreciate the distances here, you can understand that's a quick reaction, a precise one. And then, because this mirror here is not here, so is not in the front, maybe you didn't watch that car meanwhile. Anyways, from this moment I looked into the with my peripheric, because here is also a mention, so you can look straight into the whatever thing and to have a slower reaction speed, even though you think you are connected and you practiced a lot for this reaction speed and to this synchronization between what you see and what you do instantly. And also, depending what solution you apply to do, it's not just you watch something and you react by poof. You need to also have a specific move. But anyway, it's not about this. It's about you can watch directly into the point, or you can see with any other peripheric not focused part of the retina, of the whatever visual sensors. So I think that could be actually even a bit faster, so I can look here, and when I see something there, I can look and focus at the bumper again, so I can explain you. So before his not headlights, stoplights, whatever. So before his stoplights were powered on, so he was braking. Of course, I knew that from him firstly touching the brake, the usual car starts to light the rear lights before the brake actually start to happen. So I knew I have a 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 1 second delay between lights turning on and actually the car approaching to me. I was looking, as I said, from this angle a bit higher, from his rear window, to what happens in front. When I saw with my peripheric vision the lights turning on, of course my focus, so my central view, started to look to the distance I had to respect, and to the hook I didn't need it to touch because big problem. From here, knowing that the distance is that, I can maintain with the front brake as long as possible the same distance, so not a problem, not more of course a lean problem, because now I'm straight. Whatever he does, I can do. His brakes are crappier than mine. Whatever happens, happens. But again, the focus on the right car. So now, because I observed that this problem, which usually in this game, in my game, the problems was the mirrors, because that's why you couldn't go straight between cars, because if the mirrors are in the same way, in the same how you can say, if the mirrors are one next to each other, so not the right in front of the left one, no reverse, so when they are at the same level, that's let's say the most complicated, even though it's not that complicated. The most complicated is when they are in a different spot, or you don't have the possibility to lean and then to re-straighten the bike, so to as I explained here. So I had no possibility into this situation with the red car to actually lean the bike from the right to the left and then to recover, to put it again on straight. Because if I had the space here to come from the right, to go with the left hand below, so under his mirror, I didn't had space to continue the movement, because this black car is also blocking my space of exiting the maneuver. So observe now this car, this right car. Problem here, problem here. Whatever rider is looking at this situation, you don't need to look at that. I couldn't until now to just come here and do the move, but in this moment, of course, I can from the left and then to the right. But before I couldn't do that, because in this situation, with a mirror next to one to another, something like this, it was too close. It was almost impossible, and more so, this mirror was coming, was stopping, so very, very complicated. And in this way, I thought I managed to go along with his conscious or unconscious, legal or illegal move, whatever. So it doesn't matter on the ground, on the playground, and I managed to succeed to keep going on the game, the whatever, to arrive at the garage with the boys in that day, with my mood, with whatever I had, and with this larger introduction about the competence, about what's inside a human who maybe is trying to be a 10, or maybe it's trying to be a clown, or maybe it's a bit more intense like I was. So intense either in clown stuff, either in dangerous running, whatever stuff, and other ones are let's say a bit more average, a bit more consistent, a bit more on the floating line, so not that sinusoidal, cosinusoidal, whatever, which we know the value is between -1 and 1. In the end, that's maybe a reason why I think maybe it was wrong in the general picture to make fun of those non-funny jokes, from my opinion, from my intense opinion. But also I was there to find the needle in the haystack. I remember from yesterday to search and find the needle in the haystack about 4 pistons and 2 pistons. I was searching, I was running for something. I had a target in mind, and those 2 guys, that third guy, whatever, who happened to just don't be at my expected level, to somehow be in my way, and I actually took the lead and said, "You go too slow for me. You better stay at home with this capacity, with your low capacity." But in the end, as in life, as in traffic, whatever, each one is there with a reason. It's not the states of those fast guys, it's not the states of those slow guys, it's not the states of the average, is for everyone, a place on this earth. And I actually forgot to show you this when I said that I could very easily raise the front wheel and somehow pass that red car, with of course the risk to touch in the right and fall on that black Mercedes, which I didn't wanted, and I didn't took that risk. But anyway, to just have the bike straight, even though you are downhill, uphill or straight, and just continue to go straight. You can see here is not that hard. Also to land downhill, whatever, straight, so between two this hand whatever thing is not that hard, but also because you will see here my move was not that perfect. Oh, actually, so here with this precise in mind, of course, now I actually start again the wheelie, this time from flat level. Before I started around here, already going downhill. Now I started from flat, and you will see, because in general you maybe are sure everything is easy, you can be perfect, you can place everything on the middle. Even though I was safe, the lean angle this time, as you can see, was something like this. I preferred to touch the ground not near close to the middle, safe like this with the lean angle, so I can come to the middle, to the center. If it was the reverse, so to touch in this point and to be like that, I would just hit the barrier, and not good. But about the precision is obvious that there is always a bit of risk, a bit of management of unexpected whatever, and you can practice and somehow to solve the equations if you have multiple solutions to what you consider with the previous arguments to be human, to respect others even though you are vulnerable or the other one, or you are at the same level, to solve them with equity, with to don't negotiate like in a whatever negotiation, to be the best negotiator, to crush the seller, the buyer, the whatever, to just come on top. You are the best negotiator. Nothing moves in your past, in your back. Everything you just crushed, you destroyed. No, try to again keep a balance, to even though you risk somehow, to also train as hard as you risk on the other side, so in the end to be somehow floating, and to also have the controls to readjust so you don't mess up the situation in which you go in. Now I will pause and we will continue with interesting stuff, technical stuff, and just a bit of stories, which, as I said, will be the surprise for you of this video. Me egotistical a bit, and presenting that I was actually high into details, deep one into the subject. This is a personal success, but I couldn't present only this success or only my precision, so maybe somehow you will remain with the idea I'm an incredible, precise 10, always 10, high performer, whatever, incredible, good human being. But I also had clownery, jokes, failures in my past. I had also a lot of insuccesses, which with consistency and persistence, if possible, in some situations, also led to that tip of the iceberg, that edge, which usually people present one of each other like, man, you know what I can do? Man, let me show you what I did. And things like this. Man, you won't believe what happened to me. And things like this. Ending with, man, I have 4 pistons.